This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. And welcome to Saban Field at Dynasty Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So Alabama's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
He hands it off from the gun. Moves the ball up to the 30. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They're going to run it. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Russell. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This will be the 9th play on the drive.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Caught near the goal line, and he scores! Touchdown, Alabama! Well, that is a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
Bringing it out. It's Clark. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Texas Longhorns offense out there for their first possession. And of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kurt. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, it's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Off the play fake on first down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
He's bringing it back. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. That's an important first down on that running play. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. They'll run it with the draw play. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is intercepted.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So here's the first play of the drive. Backed up with their own 7. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. The offense starts with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
And he throws his third interception of the day.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On the run, it's Berry. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking at the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Grab down the middle. It's Berry. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Caught at the 30. Still running. Defense makes the turnover.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. On first down, it's play action. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
But he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk, because obviously the free safety's the last line of defense on these long pass plays.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Finds his man. It's Hale. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. Longhorns will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. No huddle here for the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. He's short of the first down marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. He's got room to run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Extending the play now. Finding space at the 20. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab on the move. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, tie. They were backed up to start the drive. Did some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw, it's Lewis. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. His pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On another sack. This defense on fire. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. offense. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to throw. It's Russell. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Running back grabs it on a screen. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of urgency now for the offense. That hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Number 15 on to punt it away.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to bring the pressure, and down he goes. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Alabama now operating in the red zone. On the ground, it's Gibson. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass block. Can he get in? So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Trying to muscle for the first down. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The QB throws his third pick of the day. He could go. Oh, it is a fumble. The ball goes out the back of the end zone. That's going to be a touchback going the other way.
Well, I thought the defense had a real shot at it, but the fumble rolls out of bounds, and the offense will keep possession and a double-digit lead. What a break for the offense.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
A sack makes it second down. Forever. Motion now from the tight end. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Sticking with the running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch. It's Washington. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Leaning on the run game here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go. Still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Using his legs, it's Beebe. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. And a short run there to end the game. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration.